it's me, Magical Princess, Angel of Justice, Protector of the peace-loving planet of Rabufru, at your service! Hello. I forgot to set up chat this stream, so give me a second before I start to read everyone's messages. Alright. Okay. Chat should work now. Yay, it's behind my head. We're good. Alright. So today will be another monthly request stream. This time I have asked everyone to give good suggestions for something I should wear or do. One of our Patreons, Rain Crystal, in the chat right now has requested me as a villainess. Mwahaha. Well, I hope I can pull it off anyway. So that's what we're gonna start with. That was actually our only request made this month. So unless other Patreons jump on, feel free to give a suggestion if you're in the chat, since we can't have a monthly request doodle stream with only one request. Alright, so Matthew says, oh dear, I forgot stream started this time of day again. Yeah, I'm sorry, I always end up streaming around this time. And Matthew also says, Allie-chan, did you get my messages on Instagram about Grand Con cosplay contest? So I couldn't find another way to tell you. Oh, not at all. I did actually reply to that earlier today. It was under my message request, so it took me a while to see it, since I don't check those as much, because mostly it's just people trying to get me to market their jewelry brands and stuff like that. It's just like random spam. But I was really happy to hear that for you. Congratulations. I'm always really impressed with cosplayers. It's like, you've got to know so many skills in order to cosplay. So that's an amazing thing to do. Congratulations once again. Oh, thank you, Rain Crystal. I'm glad you liked my cat bread. Or my meow bread. I'll show you my bread. I rigged it for fun because everyone said that they wanted me to have a meow bread for my head. Wow! Man, it's really fun to just watch it wiggle. There. Put everything back where it belongs so I can see the chat and where I'm going to be doing my art. Yeah, you're welcome, Matthew. So I did not recognize where your costume was from, though. Do you want to tell me a little bit about what kind of either video game or show or media that it came from in general, and how long did it take you and your group to make those costumes? Hello, welcome, Prince Allie. How are you doing? Alright, so me as a villainess, huh? So fluffy dresses and a little bit of like a evil expression. Let me get the references I was sent. Because I thought I had an idea, but now I'm faced with actually choosing what I'm supposed to do, and it gets harder. Oh no, I can't access them online. I guess I'm on my own. I gotta remember what I was sent earlier. Gotta remember from the top of my head. So Matthew, it was just like I wanted to do a bunch of drawings of me today, but just in random poses or clothing. And so I asked my Patreons to just give me a random prompt, and Rain Crystal's was a villainess from like a webcomic kind of deal. So if anybody else has any suggestions. Matthew says, we were tech priests from Adaptus Mechanicus from Warhammer 40k. Okay, I did think it looked a little bit like the Warhammer stuff. That's really cool. Tech Priest. Man, there's some really cool lore for that game. I remember when you told me a lot of the lore in chat that one time. I was like, wow, there's a lot going on with Warhammer. Matthew says, I was working on it for about 3 months ahead of time. 3 months of work. That's awesome. A tech priest if I wanted to. Ooh. Okay, let's look at some references. Yeah, I'll try to pull it off, put my own flair on it. Okay, I have references up, so I'm gonna do priestess first, and then we're gonna do tech priest after that. I'm just gonna try to do as many requests as I can for people in the chat, since I didn't have many requests anyway. Maybe I should do like a red villainous outfit too, and then have the red for the tech priest, and then I'll do like a kind of red theme from here on out. Which actually works really well, because this month's birthstone is Ruby, so also red. Prince Ali says, favorite villain? Mine is Ozymandias from The Watchmen. I remember you mentioned The Watchmen previously, though I don't know much about it. My favorite villain? That's a good question. Let's see, my favorite villain. Favorite villain, huh? Probably, if it counts as a villain, Kushana, the Princess of Tolmihia from Nausicaa and the Valley of the Wind. I just love her so much, and in the manga version, it really expands on like her backstory and why she is the way that she is, and I just like how she's got like a moral code, even though she's okay with pretty much just killing anyone. She's got like a set of morals, as weird as they are. I just like that about her. This is a good question for everybody else to answer too, so everyone else in the chat, would you answer Prince Ali's question about favorite villain? I'm always curious to know that kind of thing. Alright. So, villain vibes. I do like a little upturn head tilt thing here, and then maybe like the traditional like laughing. I don't know if this is really like a villainous thing, but like the early 2000s thing where girls would laugh and they would go oh ha 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 in anime, and they were always supposed to be like rich girls. I don't know, I like that trope for some reason. Rain Crystal says, favorite villain, Princess Krahi. Okay, that's a really good choice. Yeah, she's a really good villain. Really well written. I love her so much, too. And Prince Ali says, Watchmen is a comic book series. Deconstructs the superhero genre and makes their heroes flawed and morally questionable people. That does sound really interesting. I remember you mentioned it before. Matthew says, if you want another Warhammer 4K villainous suggestion, draw yourself as Latara Sarin. I'm gonna look up that, but whoever they are, they've got a really cool name. Alright, let's look it up. Look up Latara Sarin. Also, a red outfit. Pretty cool looking. There's some different versions here. Hey, I'll think about which I want to go for and then decide. Both are cool, both are red, both fit the theme. Okay, interesting. So the Watchmen focuses mostly on like vigilante style superheroes, kind of like a Batman or the like. And then there is only one superhero character. I like the superhero name of Night Owl. That's funny. Alright, so I'm gonna do my eyes kind of, you know, like I'm looking down upon people and giving the yeah laugh. Gotta do a better hand here. Do the kind of like sideways one almost. I don't know. I'm struggling with the hands. We're gonna think about that. I'm gonna come back to the hands. Does anybody have any suggestions for what I should do for my 2-year VTuber anniversary stream? I know that I'm gonna play more of Abzu, which is the ocean diving game that I was playing last week or the week before that, or whenever I last streamed. So I wanted to play the rest of that on that stream, since I don't think there's that much left of the game. But other than that, I'm kind of stumped. Obviously, some kind of art could be fun. Something extra special. I wasn't sure if there was any other games or anything that people would really like for just like a anniversary long stream kind of deal. Cat style ears back. Rabu ears. I've been trying to think of ideas for it, but since everything is so busy, it just hasn't really been that much on my mind. Like I had mentioned months and months ago that I wanted to give myself a new VTuber avatar for my 2-year stream, but I just didn't get around to it, so hopefully for the future. I don't know. I've got to focus on getting volume 8 done, really, though. That's the main thing that I've got to do coming up here soon. It's one of the reasons that I wanted to draw things of myself today. So I've been thinking a lot about what I want to do next and focusing on volume 8 and those sorts of things. Okay, I'll have to have like a fan or something. More lore about the Watchmen from Prince Ali. Altered version of 1980. 80s technology is better than it is in our actual 80s. There's always something interesting about like 80s, 90s vibes in shows. Like when people go back to that vibe, it's always pretty cool. And then Vigilante group has been around since 1950s. Comedian's a bad person. Wow. They must be really bad. Jeez. If it would get a block. Wow. Yeah, it's interesting to think of like vigilantes. You know, instead of like doing good, it kind of sounds like they might be doing bad. In the book about me, Magical Princess, I kind of explore like some similar things because I'm like a magical girl superhero, but I kind of am like a little bit of a vigilante because my government of my planet doesn't condone what I'm doing. Like, they think that it's going to mess up, you know, the peace that they've sought to create. Me attempting to like stop the war, they think it's gonna, you know, just cause more problems than good, and they would rather just kind of like submit to the aliens that are attempting to take over their planet rather than fight. And so I'm kind of in this weird spot where I think that peace can be achieved and that we don't just have to like give up our planet to the aliens that are trying to conquer us. So that's kind of where a lot of the tension between me and my government has been coming in. I'm gonna do my little strands. I'm gonna do like curly. Like somebody curled them, like the true rich girl in anime hairstyle with like the drill curls, except for it looks so silly because they're so tiny. I gotta make this look okay. Okay. One swirl, two swirl. I mean, it's silly, but it'll do. I think it'll do. So most of the things that I saw kind of had like a Rococo vibe to them. So that's what I'm gonna stick with. You know, I went to some Japanese gardens last week. I did like a bajillion things last week. Or rather, my creator did a bajillion things last week. One of them being, I went to a Japanese garden, and one of our friends that met us there came so prepared because she had fans and it was so hot outside, but we felt pretty cute walking around the gardens with these little paper fans. So I'm glad that I get to draw some fans today. I'm going to... Oh. Obviously you can't see it. I have a picture of me with my fan up so that I can figure out how to draw a hand or a fan hand or whatever. Oh, thank you, Matthew. I'm glad that you like how it's turning out so far. And Matthew also says, Sky, I realized you had a webcomic version of your manga. Would it be okay if I read through the story in the webcomic version first and then buy the print copy later? Yeah, that's what I put it up there for. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Now, the webcomic version stops around, like, halfway through volume 2, right? So just keep that in mind. There are 7 volumes out now, which is about 700 pages of content, and in the webcomic version, I just stop it at around like halfway through volume 2, so you only get about like 150 pages of content, roughly. I just kind of stopped it because people weren't really that interested in it, and it was taking my energy to put it out there, and most people were just asking me where they could read it. Like for free, I guess, but so I just like stopped posting it eventually, but I left it up in case somebody wanted a little preview before buying it, because I wouldn't want somebody to buy it and not like it, so I just left it up in case somebody wanted to give it a little try out before getting more of the series, so that is completely fine. And it would make me happy if you read it anyway, and let me know what you think. Fan. Okay, there we go. I gotta put more detail in this fan, but I'm gonna do some other stuff here first. And Rain Crystal says, I love it's turning out great, yay! Prince Ellie is also giving us more information about the Watchmen comics. Interesting. Conspiracy to get rid of all vigilantes. And hello, Happy! It's nice to see you, it has been a while! Hi! How have you been? Oh, good, Matthew. I'm glad you're excited to read it. I'm excited to see what you think. Now, I will let you know that I was not as good at drawing as I am now 8 years ago when I started. And I'm also better at storytelling now, but I do feel like, you know, if I hadn't started when I wasn't ready, I wouldn't be at the place I am today. So I've never redrawn those, you know, first pages. I've just left them because I did my best that I could at the time, and I would rather just keep going and keep improving with every new volume. So, yeah. But it would make me happy if you tried it out. And Happy says, sorry I missed the Undertale stream. Life has been life recently, so I haven't been going to much streams. I'm okay, I'm starting being active for it. That's good, I'm glad that everything's okay even though you haven't been active. I was kind of worried about you. That's good to hear. Have you been making any music or anything like that? I'm gonna move this over a little bit. My head is a little crooked. Just kind of like squish the head in there. Yeah, the webcomic is like a sneak peek. Yeah, that's why I left it up. So you'll see, because like it has like advertisements for some of the past Kickstarters and stuff, but I just haven't touched it in a long time. I've just left it up for people who might want to give it a glance or whatever. Happy says, I'm doing okay, still doing music, but I might be quitting that soon, not forever, just a little bit. Been doing it nonstop for 2 years, want to try a new hobby, thinking of writing. Well, I'm glad that you're not going to give up music completely, because you are really good at it, but it's always fun to try something new. And writing is a lot of fun. I do like writing myself. Oh, and also Matthew, I forgot to tell you, I do also have like digital PDF versions of the manga, so that's like a lot cheaper. So it's like all 7 for $15, but it's gonna be on sale a little bit here still because I'm still running like my big store-wide sale to try to like get some extra money and move some merchandise before moving. So just so you know, you can also get like the rest of it digitally without having to commit to like more expensive paper copies because they are kind of pricey, just so you know, if you wanted to read like digitally past that second volume there. And trying to start some conversations about Warhammer. Very nice. I was thinking about trying to go into my local Warhammer shop the other day, because I was thinking about how interesting it was when you talked about it on stream, but it was closed when I went up there. Maybe another time. But it is cool. We actually do have one like locally where I live, so I wanted to see what was going on in there. I don't know why I did my eyeshadows like that. Okay, so villainous outfits. So like a like roughly a lot of jewelry. Yeah, it looks like a lot of jewelry and ruffles. Yeah, cause you paint the Warhammers yourself. Is that how it goes? Cause I remember going into one when I was much younger and seeing that it was like mostly like unpainted stuff. Gotta clean up those hands. Very villainous kind of dealio here. Is the Imperator Titan? That's also Warhammer, I'm guessing. How big was it? I want to know how big it was. It's like Gunpla with a painting step. I have only done, what is it? It's like Frame Arm Girl. The Frame Arm Girl, so that's the only thing that I've done that's the closest to that. There was no painting with that though. Learned a lot about painting through Warhammer. That's really cool. Happy wants to know, how do I like Undertale so far? Oh, I think it's awesome. I mean, it's basically like Deltarune, more puzzle heavy though, and as bad as I am at avoiding enemies, I'm pretty bad at puzzles, so everyone has been helping me through the game, and so far I find it really charming, and I love all the characters so far, and I'm really excited to see what happens, so excited to play it again soon. And of course the music is amazing. I forget what the last thing I did was. I think I was like struggling with something and I decided to stop playing the game. I forget what it was now. Oh my gosh, Titan model taller than a grown man. That's crazy. Was that at the convention? Oh yeah, I guess it probably was because you said your cosplay group took a picture last weekend at the convention. Okay, this makes yes. That's really cool. Alright. So, I've already got my choker necklace, so as for jewelry, I guess I should do like some bracelets or something. Just imagine that there's a lot of gemstones on these bracelets or something. I do like a big ring. And take a look, another glance at these villainesses online to see what they're wearing. See a lot of like Rococo sleeves off the shoulder, a lot of gloves. Okay, so I'm just gonna go Rococo, pretty much. Just Rococo, like dark. Dark Rococo. Matthew says, Grand Con was great. I'm glad I got to tell you about it. Might be cutting out for now the rest of the stream, but everyone have fun. Excited to see the results. Okay, thanks for stopping by. It was fun to hear you talk more about your convention experience, and you'll have to rewatch a little bit of it later so that you can see which Warhammer thing I end up doing. It was nice of you to stop by. Okay. I'm gonna do like Rococo vibes here. How is Volume 8 progressing? I wish I had more to report about Volume 8, but the truth is that I'm not done much with it in the last few months, but I'm gearing up to. So, I have been like super busy because I've been planning on moving. It's kind of like a temporary move sort of thing. Just because my creator, like, just to be candid, like, can't really find good housing around here, so she's gonna move with her partner to his hometown for a while, and for like probably half a year, so it's kind of like reverse snowboarding because it'll be cold there. And during that time, I'm planning on really focusing on Volume 8 because I feel like I can't really keep my head above water with the rent down here in Florida, to be honest. And so it'll be kind of like stay in like a family property and help them out as like a rent exchange kind of thing. So that way I won't have to focus so much on money and just get Volume 8 done, which would be good because I've been wanting to really dive into it for such a long time. So once I get rolling on it, if that's the only thing I'm doing, it'll probably be quicker, but who knows? Who knows how long it'll be. And yes, I'm using my old model because the other model was obviously the customizable VTuber, and so it didn't really have like my outfit and stuff. I was just using it to show off what I could do, I guess, with the new rigging, but I missed being able to do my waving and posing and my cute floofy skirt, so I did change the model back, but I used the other model for last stream for the mermaid kind of vibe before the diving game Abzu, which was a lot of fun. So I'm just gonna start trading back and forth as I feel like it, but eventually I would like to do a completely new model that is specially made for me, and I want it to be able to have like drawing tracking and things like that. And so that'll be exciting when I get around to it, but again, I think Volume 8 comes first at this point. So that's what my plans are on that front. So work on Volume 8, and then I can work on a new model, and hopefully I can make some headway on some of those fronts by the end of the year. Or, yeah, I don't know when I'm going to do my Kickstarter for the next volume, because I like to have my volume halfway done when I do the Kickstarter, and it's definitely not there yet, so as unfortunate as that is. Thanks, Happy. I hope it goes well too. I think it'll be a fun change of scenery, and anything that allows me to focus some more on Volume 8, I think it's going to be a good thing for me. Because I've really been trying to like push my VTuber, the pre-made VTuber model and stuff as a way to make some money, and unfortunately it hasn't really been working. And if my overhead costs are lower, then that way I can just focus on doing some more things that make me happy in between client jobs, like Volume 8. So I think it's going to be a good thing all around. Move this right here. I think my face looks kind of weird, but I'm just gonna start coloring it and see what's wrong with it. I think sometimes I can't tell until I start like actually going for it. Let me open another image of myself so I can get some color to pick off of. Get one of my old paper dolls to get my skin color and hair color. Happy says, I'll always be there to support you, your career, and your manga. Besides, the more time something takes, the better it is. Honestly, can't wait for Volume 8. Oh, thank you so much, Happy. That means a lot. And I definitely think that it's gonna be well worth the wait, I think, because the newest pages that I've done look awesome, but it's just taking a while. So thank you for being patient and cheering me on. And hello, welcome, Krika Gamer. What's Krukin? Kronkin? Just doodling some artwork today. What is up with you? Oh, that's fine, Core. You can still make a suggestion if you want, because, like, no one else did. So, if you want something drawn, that's fine. I'm gonna change up some things about my Patreon soon, too, and I'm not really sure what to do, and time's running out, because I don't really want to do my letter sets for a while. That's kind of the thing. Because I've had a lot of fun making things with them, but there's not enough people to really cover the cost of production for the stickers. And so I think I'm just going to take a little break so I can focus on some other things like Volume 8. Because as much as I love doing those fairies every month and then the sticker sheets, it has been taking a lot of my time. I'll still have like the $1 and $5 tiers, just digital rewards, but I've just got to think what I'm doing for digital rewards. Oh, sorry, you probably weren't around when I was describing what the theme was. The theme is me doing something or wearing something, but I might be able to just do it separately. Let me look up what character. I can definitely just draw this character after I'm done with these ones, just separately. That's fine too. So I'm going to do my eye color. You think, am I looking villainy? Do some red outfit, because red is villainy, I guess. Yeah, you're welcome. So I also went to a convention last weekend. My first convention is in a while not going as an artist or panelist. Just going for fun, I guess. It was pretty interesting to see some old artist friends and friends in general go to the rave. Mostly spent a lot of time in the manga library. So what they have is they have like a panel room where you can just go in and read a lot of different manga. And the cool thing about that is that they have really rare ones. So they have like some manga that are, you know, either worth a lot of money or just have like a small print. And so you're able to just go in for free and just read a lot of manga that you wouldn't normally be able to like read or look at. So it was pretty fun. And I spent way longer than I thought I would in there because there was so many series that I wanted to find out the endings to. And then they also had like a fire show. So what that is like people doing like tricks with fire and stuff, and it was Final Fantasy themed. Now, I don't know much about Final Fantasy, but everyone was cosplaying as the characters I'm supposing to do the fire show, and the performers were pretty skilled. So that was cool. Happy wants to know if I saw any Kill Me Baby stuff there. You know, I actually don't know much about this anime. Like, I've heard the name said before, but as for what it's about or who the characters are, I don't really know, so I'm just gonna look up some random images of it to see if I recognize anything. You know, I don't think that I saw anything there, but if I did, I probably would have thought that this was just like Lucky Star or something like that, to be honest. So I do not know. I'm sorry. I went on a Friday, so the coolest cosplay comes out, I want to say more like Saturday, Sunday usually, so I didn't see like a whole lot of very interesting stuff. I did see a really good Strawberry Miku, Strawberry Miku, and that was pretty fun. And then we saw like a good one from Princess Mononoke. We saw like a good Howl. I saw several Tokimimu girls. I saw a girl dressed as Amulet Spade from Shugo-char, and I probably should have taken a picture of that one, but I didn't because I was in a hurry and it was so cute. Sure, I'd be curious to know what it's about. Yeah, go ahead and let me know. Okay, I'm gonna do some like mood shading since I got the time for it. Be like some spooky shading. I'm just gonna pretend there's like an intense light above my head that's making my bangs give me that spooky look. Trying to think, what else did I see that was really cool at the convention? So I didn't see any other VTubers like I usually do with my VTuber booth. There was a few artists that were also VTubers, but they didn't have anything to really say for it. It's just like they just had like prints of them and said, I'm a VTuber. There was a lot of Hololive fan art in the artist alley. I was like surprised at just how much. It was like every table had the four main like Hololive girls. Like some of them had some of the VTuber boys that I don't know the names of and things like that. It was like super popular, and I was like, why didn't they let me in? Why doesn't anybody want to let me into conventions anymore? It's like I have like the coolest booth. Let me in. I don't know. I was feeling pretty salty in the artist alley. I mean, like, good for everyone who got in for sure. I'm just like, I've been doing conventions for so long, and MetroCon was one of my first conventions, and so I just feel like I'm being pushed out almost or something, and I just feel sad. I don't know. Happy says, this is totally an Evil Sky AU where she takes the role of the queen. That's what I see from this and I love it. Oh, that'd be really cool actually. It's definitely that kind of vibe for sure. That could be interesting to draw. I want more lighting, so I'm gonna take all these and put them in a folder. Put like a mostly grayish blue kind of thing on top. Needs to be darkened or something. I don't know, it's not really doing what I thought it would. That's okay though. I'm gonna do a little glow on my necklace, my lips, nose. My hair. Happy says, Kill Me Baby is a comedy anime that follows the daily lives of Asuna Uribe, a clumsy and energetic girl, and Sonia, a skilled assassin. Anime revolves around their silly, often dangerous adventures in high school. Despite her being an assassin, there isn't really much fights at all. It's mostly just comedy. That sounds funny. Have you by any chance seen The Demon Girl Next Door? I can't remember how to pronounce the Japanese title, so you'll just have to see if you know what I'm talking about. It's like about a demon girl who has to defeat a magical girl, but then the magical girl becomes her friend, and the magical girl is like attempting to teach the demon girl how to be bad, but she's really bad at being bad. She's like this really sweet, shy girl instead of like the demon that she needs to be. It's pretty hilarious. For some reason I just felt like it was something that you might like. That's another Kirara anime? I don't know what... I actually don't know what that is, interestingly enough. What is that? Is that like the... Is that like a certain kind of, genre or something I'm not aware of? I'm glad you've heard of it, though. I think you'll like it a lot, based on some of the other things that you've told me. I'm also gonna do maybe like Sky is the Kanar Queen here. Welcome, Yasha. How are you? Oh, I don't have enough patience to doodle that, apparently. So our other request was... K-On! Is in that genre. I don't know if I necessarily felt like K-On! And The Demon Girl Next Door were super similar, but maybe. You know, both like cute comedy, takes place mostly in school. Alright, this was our request from Matthew. Tech priests are really cool, but it's hard to see their faces to tell that it's supposed to be me, so I'm going to do the other suggestion. Just not letting me paste it. Copy image and paste it, yeah. So it's a character from Warhammer. Villain also has kind of like a red outfit, so we're also going to put me in this outfit because I guess it's kind of just turned into villain themes, so that's interesting. Abby says, let's tell everyone in chat of our collab song. It's a Megalovania. Oh, from the girl for Kill Me Baby. Oh, very cool. I'm sure it'll be fun to collaborate on a song again for both of you. So let's put this over here. I'm gonna flip it. This is like very like a space officer kind of vibes, which I like. I'm gonna do a side profile just to make things interesting. If I was part of the chocolate chip crew, this is what I might wear. Who knows? Oh, what's your Deltarune project? I'd love to hear about it. Looks like my hair's got to be in a ponytail, I think. Yeah, it looks like a ponytail, so let's see. My hair could only go probably about this far up before it just starts to like fall out the bottom, I think. My hair is so short. Just gonna do ears back like a niece. Probably always salty kind of vibes. Hi, welcome Jonah, how are you? Oh nice, Happy invited you. Thank you, Happy. Alright, so tell me about your Deltarune project. I'm excited to hear about it. Alright, so some spiky hair. I've got my short hair here, and then my long strands can come out the bottom. And then my hair in the front is gonna stay the same. Not curled today though. Gotta get more like this vibe here. Alright, so collar. Very ornate sleeves. I like these old army general kind of thing going on. Abby says it's called Delta Traveler Rebranded, based on a fan game Delta Traveler, where Chris, Susie, and Noelle go into different worlds. That sounds pretty interesting. So it's a fan-made game. What kind of worlds do they go into? Okay, so it's just basically you choose the worlds where they go instead of the original creator. I'm trying to see how this shirt works here. 3 buttons. I bet Belgium would look good wearing this. This is right up Belgium's alley. Alright. Like I said, since I've been packing for moving, I've been looking at a lot of like my old art and stuff before putting it away. And there's some really interesting like old magical princess art and stuff that I'll have to post before I put it all away completely. Some really old stuff. Like, before I was even really drawing like anime art style, there's some things of Sky mostly, and then, you know, the other characters start to get added as I go. As I came up with everyone. Jonah says, I wish I knew how to draw better. It's just practice and obsession. Just obsess over drawing, and you will be able to draw amazingly. Also, if you want any tips on anything, just let me know and I'll try to do like some like tips or like a little tutorial something for you. I'm gonna draw my hands. Happy says, you should play Delta Traveler, actually really fun, doesn't have any spoilers for Undertale or Deltarune. What kind of worlds did they go to? I'm curious now. The only like fan-made game I've really played is the Toho fan game, the Izakaya one where they cook. But I mostly got that one because it was a cooking game. Alright, let's give this one some color too. You think I would look cool if I was a villain now that we have 2 examples here? I guess Belgium did say if I ever got tired of being vigilante, I could come join the chocolate chip crew, so maybe that's my calling. My true calling is to be a villain. Okay, some gold. Yeah, focus and drive. Well, what are you passionate about? You know, it might not be art, but if there's something else that you know, kind of obsess over or want to get good at. Jonah says, want to know what my 2 favorite AUs are? Sure! And Happy says, in the original game there are 8 sections, however 2 are out right now? I don't know what that means. Out? As in they're not available right now? Undertale and Earthbound? So is it like other fandoms that are the other worlds, or are they just something that they made up kind of thing? Alright, gotta do some red. A little brighter red. Looks like this part is all red. Then we have some black belt. And there's a red bloody hand print. Oh, I forgot black gloves. Black gloves and black pants. So actually a little brown because I left a little red in it, but it looks good, so I'm gonna recolor the belt a little bit. There we go. And then last but not least, I'm gonna do me and Kenora Queen's outfit, then I'm gonna do the Kill Me Baby request, and then I've got some other things that I have to color after that, so we'll just move right on to that. Happy says, honestly, I could see you being a villain. Besides, I have my own plot regarding that. It's like Sky keeps having mental breakdowns and start lashing out at everyone because of the stress of the Canard. Yeah, you're right. And you're gonna see me have a real mental breakdown in Volume 8, so... Honestly, yeah, and I will say that there was a plot line that was edited out, which kind of involves something like that. Where, like, I kind of did become, like, the villain for a bit, but it wasn't necessarily my choice, but I decided to do it anyway, kind of thing. But I won't really get into that, but plotline has been edited out, but it's still interesting to think about. And honestly, in any other timeline, I would probably be a villain anyway, because I mean, the flashbacks for what happened in the war with the Pectinoids is really just like alluded to, but I did some bad things. And I kind of consider myself like almost on villain level at that point, which is why I can't handle having another war. I mean, even Gilai called me Rabufuru's killer princess. Like, it's kind of a scary name. Okay, I'm not reading enough of the chat. Let me zoom out here, and then I gotta focus on reading the chat a little bit. Alright. After that... Okay, Happy says only 2 sections of 8 are released in the fan game. I see. Jonah says, watching YouTube, Reddit, sometimes Twitter, noting down ideas have for game varieties, other cool things never follow up with. It's still fun to get some creativity in there and keep your notes. That's good. And Happy says, think of it like Deltarune Chapter 1 and 2, while 3 and through 7 aren't out yet. Okay, yeah, this is making more sense now. Happy says, anyway, continuing my plot ideas, Sky being evil. Sick of having her planet in danger, and she's done with all these problems, and she just turns evil. Doesn't join Kanar, though. Interesting. Jonah says, 2 favorite AUs, Inverted Fate, Monster, Friends. Really cool stuff with Undertale's character. Is really original. Interesting. We're gonna have to look up this stuff. I know there's such a huge fandom for Undertale, and I knew about it way back when. Some kids at our writers camp that I was trying to do over the summer, it was like creative writing, wanted me to get into Undertale and Homestuck, and that was my first time I learned about either of those things, but I haven't played it until now. No! Starts to kill everyone on Kanar. Right as I said that, there was a huge lightning flash. I don't know if anybody heard the rumbling of thunder, but it was so on point. Like, very ominous. Jonah wants to know what we are talking about. Okay. So I'm not only a VTuber, I'm actually a magical girl from the planet of Rabufru, and there's a whole comic book series about me and my adventures attempting to save my planet from a war over candy. So there's about 700 pages out now. I'm working on volume 8 currently. So that's what we're usually talking about when we're referring to either like my lore or the comic book series that I'm working on and stuff like that. So it's all my art and story. And honestly, I didn't even think I was going to become a VTuber at first. The reason I'm a VTuber is because I made this live 2D model to talk to people live at conventions and then sell my book there, and then people wanted to know, well, are you streaming anywhere? And so I ended up streaming somewhere. So there's like a little video about that on my homepage and my YouTube channel if you want to learn more about how I became a VTuber and more about the comic book series and all that sort of thing. Right, I'm missing somewhere the chat, so let's read it. Happy says, totally make a spin-off one day. It would be pretty cool. Happy says, yes, I do make manga. Yes, I have a manga, Jonah. Maybe it's a sign. Sky becoming evil is a sign. It's gonna happen. Comedic lightning flash. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely gonna be some things. Not trying to spoil, like, Volume 8, but in Volume 8, I kind of, like, learned some things that really makes, my mental health decline rapidly, and I do attempt to kill some people. Do I succeed? I don't know. We'll have to find out in Volume 8. So you're not far off, that's for sure. Here, I can show you some manga pages. I'll show you some of the ones that I've been working on, like more recently, because those are going to be like easy to access and find on quick. I'm just going to open a few. Just going to go down and find. There was one with Belgium that I was working on recently, but okay. So these are just some comic pages that I've been working on. I'm gonna go back to first one I opened. So like, here's some of my comic pages, and oh my gosh, like the thunder is really, really loud. If for some reason my stream cuts out, just know that it was definitely part of the storm. And there's another comic book page from Volume 8. And there's another one from Volume 8. And then there's this one from Volume 8. So I'm excited to keep working on this. Almost killing people. Trying to kill people. I don't know. We'll see. And Volume 8. Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. Happy says, not to get too gory, but Sky will use the end of her magical stick to do for the stabby. Some stabby. You know, my wand does transform into a sword. Have you ever thought about why that is? To do a little stabby. Jonah says, I hate the world evil. Characters are far more interesting when right characters are well characters rather than evil. You get what I mean? Oh, for sure. In my story, a lot of like the villains are kind of like in a gray area of like good and bad, and I really do enjoy writing these kind of like gray area characters. We're just talking about Sky like this because my character Sky, I've done some bad things in my past, right? And I'm attempting to make amends by being like a good superhero this time, basically, but I've still got some like mental struggles. So there's a real potential for me to go like complete villain mode if I don't really think about, you know, what I'm doing. And so that's kind of what we're joking about. Happy says, Sky, I actually won't forgive you if you try to kill Chi. Don't ever do that. No, I won't kill Chi. We're good. Good luck on the Megalo song, Yasha. Yeah, I decided to do Latara Saren. The tech priests were super cool, but I didn't know how I was gonna make sure that people knew it was Sky since their heads and faces are mostly covered up, so I was like, I'm gonna do the other one, and it looks really good side by side with like this other villainess. I feel like this is almost like the progression in the story. It was like, she was once a queen, now she's a soldier, or something like that, I don't know. That was a really good suggestion. So now I think the next one I'm gonna do is, somebody in chat suggested that I be the Queen of Kanar, which also has like kind of a red theme, also like red and gray, but I think it would look really good like in here, so we're gonna do that next. And then after that I have a sticker sheet that I have to color in, so we're gonna do that together, which should be fun. Alright. This thunder is like scaring me, but it's also like such a good background noise for drawing like villain versions of myself. It's really funny. Happy says, remember my hit Gym MPS AU Buff Cheese Origins? I do remember Buff Chi. I don't remember exactly how you figured out Buff Chi became Buff Chi though. So if you want to recount that for everyone. That'd be cool. Okay, so we're gonna do like my eyes. Well, I'm gonna do my eyes open because they've got to be red. Red like the Queen of Kanar, so we're gonna do a little like almost open eye, almost not, kind of like eerie glowing eyes kind of thing going on here. Everyone in NPS goes to the gym. Even me, do I go to the gym? I go to the gym and now I look like this. That's me. I went to the gym. I'm drawing me as Queen of the Kanar. Alright. I'm gonna do like a kind of out of it facial expression because the queen never looks like she knows what's happening. Do my normal eyebrows. I could give myself like Kanar features, but I'm gonna stick with my normal features. Jonah says, sorry I wasn't listening, what are you guys talking about? What are we talking about any given moment? So right now we're talking about Buff Chi AUs. So in my comic book series, there's a character named Chi and he's just really good at like, he's like the newspaper boy on campus at my school, and he's got like a strong sense of justice, and so there's like this AU that Happy came up with, or like a meme really, where Chi decides to become like super buff and like beat up all the bad guys. Let me get a comic book page that has Chi in it so you guys can see Chi. Let's see, I clicked on volume 7. He's in here because he's talking about ghosts. Try to find another good picture of Chi. These ones will be good. Alright, so bit noting, and so this is Chi here. So this is when we snuck out of the Cloud Prep School campus to go to a concert, and he's wearing like this bandana, and he's always trying to figure out like the mystery behind things. So here he is trying to remember like what happened to some library books. Here he is again. He's all excited because there's a mystery that everyone's talking about. He always has his camera around his neck. So that's him, and then there he is again, like walking right here, right there. Do not save that with the doodles all over it. Oh, wrong one. This one. See? Everyone in MPS goes to the gym, and Buff Chi hates Madrid, wants to beat him up, so he hits the gym. That's the lore. Exactly. I should do a buff drawing stream where everyone requests a character and I draw them buff. That's funny, and I don't tell anyone to, so it's like you request a character and then I just draw them buff. That'd be really funny and a good way to build my my drawings of muscles, like my skills with muscles. And the funny thing is that this all kind of started back in 2022. I got this job where I had to draw buff people. Like every single character for this manga that they had me working on was buff, and I had to learn how to draw muscles really quickly, which is good. That's a good skill to have for sure, but I ended up starting to draw everybody that I was drawing just a little buff because I couldn't stop. So that's what kind of makes it even funnier. Alright, so Queen of Kanar crown. Like the Queen of Kanar outfit, she's got like this little vest. And then she has like a bigger skirt underneath it. Which actually, now that I've watched, I just watched a Revolutionary Girl Utena movie, and honestly this outfit is kind of similar to Anthony's outfit, but I didn't know that beforehand, so it's just one of those things. She's got like long sleeves, and her hair. My hair has to be like infinitely long now as the Queen of Kanar. How did I gain the Queen of Kanar's spot? I don't know. I'm just gonna do that one as like a full body sketch in the background, honestly, to show off how long the hair is. Jonas says, imagine his head on All Might's build. Yes. Like exactly like that. Jonas says, I'm Googling Clip Paint Studio free download. I do like Clip Paint Studio a lot. That is what I'm using right now. And I think it's a good drawing software. I wish I could recommend something that was free, honestly. And now it's a little bit different because they changed it so that it's like you gotta pay like monthly instead of a one-time fee. The one I have is the one-time fee version, and I really hate the idea of like paying a subscription for literally everything, so that kind of stinks. And at one point they said they were just gonna take away everyone's versions that we'd already paid for too, and they decided not to because everyone was throwing a fit, rightfully so. It's like, you know, don't take away our versions, just don't give us the new features. And so that's what they decided to do, thank goodness, but that wasn't what they were going to do before. I draw my hair everywhere! Queen of Kanar has hair everywhere. Hair in every direction. Tangled, tangled hair. Okay. Now I'm going to do a little background behind some of my characters. So we're going to do white behind this one and white behind this one. Drag that down to the bottom. I'm gonna do like a kind of dark color back here. Give it some ambiance. So just hit that and see what happens. We need another Chi variant. We have regular Chi, buff Chi, villain Chi, evil AU for Chi. I don't know what it would be like if Chi was more of a bad guy. That's an interesting thought. Some more white there. There we go. Magical word piracy. Oh, true. I don't know how to avoid viruses when doing that kind of stuff for software, so I've never pirated any software. Okay, I'm gonna do a little... Oops. Like make this area kind of stand out some more. This is like my villain arc right here. I'm gonna do like a kind of maybe blue overlay over this whole thing. Do blue and red, so we're gonna do like some red and blue kind of effects, and I want some sparkles like I do for everything, because everything has got to be sparkly, even villain stuff. Oh, the sketch of Kanar Sky. I'm so glad you like it. Thank you, Yasha. Happy says, I wish MPS was more popular. People need to see it. You're so talented. Thank you. I need to figure out how to like market myself better, honestly. I think that's what the problem is, because I'm just not getting out there in front of people. So I just need to like figure that out. I think I'm gonna try to make some more animations soon, because I need to do that for my Kickstarter anyway, and kind of like while I'm doing Volume 8, kind of work on some more stuff. I did a really good one of the Kanar Queen. I don't know if I can try to show it on stream. I think I had it like it's a GIF. Let me try to look it up. Just type in GIF and see what happens, and then I'll try to put it up on screen if I can find it. Happy says, if it ever became popular, I'd be afraid of what people would do, and PS should stay wholesome. No, that's very true. That's something that I guess you always have to be prepared for when you make anything, but I don't know. I just wish that people would watch, would like read it or like watch my streams or something. I don't know. Alright, so let's put, I'm gonna put a new thing up here. See if I can put a GIF. Pretty sure I can. Media source, okay. Oh my gosh, that was such a bright flash of thunder. I don't know if you guys could hear that one, that was really loud. Maybe I gotta click on it first and then put it up on the screen. I do quick access. Oh, there it is. I just went over everything, but that's it. This is what I was talking about. This is an animation that I did, and I have not put this anywhere yet, and it's just gonna loop a few times here. Let's see if I can put it behind myself so you can see me too. Just gonna let it loop. Okay, here I am. I'm standing right in front of the queen for some reason. But anyway, so this is an animation that I was working on for my next trailer, whenever I make my next trailer for the book. And I think it looks pretty cool. It's like the planet of Kanar, and then the queen's eye like becomes the planet of Kanar, and she like turns sideways, and I'm actually blocking her earring. Let me not block her earring so you can see it. I'm just gonna like shrink down over here for a second or something so you guys can see what is happening. Oh, okay, Happy could hear the lightning. Yeah, wasn't that loud? And, Happy says, war and fights and blood potential Sky being a bit of a villain. Yeah, I'd be curious to see what people would come up with for, like, fan art and stuff like that. Thank you, I'm glad that you guys like it. So, it's like a really short clip, so I'll stop replaying it here eventually, but I was really proud of it. I did this in Live 2D. Alright. So I'm gonna turn that off and move myself back where I belong. Oops. It's over here. Yes. Put everything. Grip lungs, okay. Back to normal. Yeah, I made that! Thank you! Actually, I might take a little water break, so why don't you watch something else that I made if it's on here? I think so. No, my lore video is not working. Give me a second. I'm gonna try to get it working. Just a second. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick water break, watch my lore video. My lore video is about 3 minutes, so I'll be back in like 3 minutes right after this is done. And I made all the animations for this too. They're not as good as that animation I just showed you, but still animations, and it'll describe a little bit about why I'm a VTuber and just like my plotline in general. So enjoy, and remember to stay hydrated. I'll be right back. Years ago, war raged across my home planet of Rabufru. Once a peaceful place, the skies overhead were filled with the sound of airships and laser fire. Crops were burned and families split apart. All I could do was chase shooting stars and hope that my wish would come true. It's been so long since then, but I still remember that day like it was yesterday. The day I wished to become a magical girl. Peace! That was my wish. I will become justice, a guardian angel. The ability to transform was the answer to that wish. Even after the war ended, I knew the harmony among billions of stars couldn't last forever. I tried to put my fighting days behind me, but it wasn't long until a new enemy appeared. Soldiers from the Kanar, an alien race with a 1,000-year generational tradition of seizing planets for their empire. The soldiers were named after places on the far-off planet Earth in the Milky Way, the planet they are destined to conquer one day. Why do they want to conquer Earth? Come to think of it, my classes in school mention Earth a lot. What makes Earth so special? Earthlings do seem interesting. I want to know. I want to talk to you. Alright, I'm back! Hello, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that little movie break, I guess. Let me make sure that my music is turned on. There we go. Okay, now to add some effects to this drawing, and then we'll move on to my sticker sheet for the month. I see some red flowers. I don't know what these are. Oh, like Hawaiian flowers or something. Let's try, I think flowers is a good vibe, so let's try to find some good flowers. Red. No, those flowers are not gonna work. Oh, how about poppies? That's a good one. Okay, some larger poppies. Thank you, Yasha. I'm glad. And thanks, Jonah. Jonah says that was interesting. Yeah, Happy says, Sky, make an anime. You could voice Sky. Curious how you do the breakdown scenes. Oh my gosh. Oh no, believe me, I can I can have a mental breakdown. Don't you be worried. I'm not gonna try to do it right now, but I could definitely do it. the time. It's fine. I'm gonna put these like in the background, I think. I could do it. Jonas says, for some reason my mind wandered to the idea of Eldritch Magical Girl during the video randomly. Lovecraftian Magical Girl? I need to look up a little bit about that. I've heard people say things like that before, but I've never... Like, what does the Eldritch mean? Unearthly or weird? I have not read any Lovecraft works, so that's why I'm like, I don't know, sinister, ghostly, Google says. Or uncanny. I mean, kind of. I mean, I am an alien, right? So I'm an alien, and I will show you, like, some of, kind of like how... I'm trying to think, like, what's a good thing to show you about kind of like my backstory and some of like the darker bits of it. Like, here's 2 pages from some nightmares that I was having. You can take a look at. And then I'm going to find, I think it's volume 5 has like a pretty good one. Where I kind of like think about my wish and stuff like that. Where is it? Not in volume 5. Volume 6 then? Yeah, it must be volume 6, yeah. No, I want the one from volume 4, I guess. I don't know why I'm like going back and forth. I'm like, no, not that one, this one. Let me show you this one. So, there's me breaking down. There's another good page. I'm gonna open these all and then you can see them. Alright, so I'm opening a bunch. Scott's not worrying. No, don't worry. No, you're definitely hearing the thunder. It's really frequent and loud now. It's like, here's some comic pages of like some of my darker things. Or like there's me breaking down. So if I had to do an anime, I would have to like voice these lines where I'm like screaming, crying. There's another one. So, like, I'll just, I guess, let you read that. But anyways, like, I would have to do these, like, darker lines, I guess, or, like, get emotional here if I was gonna voice act this, but... There's another one. This is one of my favorite pages in Volume 4. Going insane because all the wishes. All the wishes across the whole universe all flooding in at once. It's too much to handle. Yeah, this thunder is like really loud. I feel like I'm having to like scream to talk to you guys over it. That's so there's just like more stuff. And the cycle continues forever on, forming the shape of reality. Me when I get poetic. Alright. Back to what we were doing. Alright, so... to copy those flowers and cut those flowers and then put them like behind, yeah, like there. And make them kind of fuzz out around here, whoops, so that we can see it better. Yeah, it's thundering pretty bad. Okay, Jonah wants to know, is there anything that might have inspired aspects in this story of yours? So I grew up loving science fiction, and my favorite like science fiction thing like when I was growing up was Dune. Like the old movie Dune. I don't know if anybody's seen the new Dune. But the old movie Dune, and you know, it's kind of about like political powers and war and like how planets can have certain like resources that other planets want. And that really inspired the story of Magical Princess Sky, where there's this super cute race of creatures where everyone has like these fluffy ears and they're all really good at making sweets, you know, they value peace. However, their planet is kind of always under attack because of like the massive amount of like income basically the planet makes from all this sweets trade that they do. And so Dune inspired me a lot, like growing up on Dune and other sci-fi things, and then I also grew up on like you know, Disney princess movies and things like that, and I kind of wanted to do like this exploration on like my childhood, I guess. So like my childhood and the things that I grew up loving and the world that I'm in now, you know, where there's a lot of war and peace seems unattainable and it's hard to even understand or like justify what peace is at some point. And so it's just kind of like me exploring the concept of justice through these characters and their story. And you know, like even as I said before, it's like the villains in this story are very gray area. Like, are they really the villains? They're doing what they think is right also. And so my character of Sky has to kind of like come to grips with what she feels justice is and try to right the wrongs that she made in the past and kind of have like this redemption. But it's also mostly like cute and funny. So like people ask me questions about it, I'm like, oh yeah, I mean like mostly it's super cute, you know, but then there's like these darker themes to it, I guess. I don't really know. the funny sandworm movie. Beautiful. Beautiful. Love. I love that description. Perfect. Happy says, let's see, I can get up the page that Happy's talking about. Yeah. This one. Happy says, peace with the blood on her hands. That scene was actually iconic. I'll never forget the first time I read that. It's so full of emotion and amazing. Has a massive impact on you for sure. Wow, thank you so much. That's such an awesome compliment, Happy. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I was really feeling the scene when I drew it. This is Sky when she was younger, during the first war that she participated in. You know, her wish on a star was to bring peace to her planet, and the star gives her the necklace to transform and says, you know, do what you will with it. You know, like, I've given you the power, it's up to you how you use it. And this is her kind of like realizing that peace like comes with a lot of pain. Like, she thought it was just gonna be like all fun, like as soon as I'm a magical girl everything is gonna be solved, but that's not the case here. Alright, back to my doodle. Jonah says, holy, that image go hard. Thank you. It's one of my favorite pages that I've done, honestly. Yeah, there is a fan Discord server out there, but I am rarely on it. Like, I haven't been on it in months. I've got to check in and see what's happening on there, but it is fine. Okay, now I'm gonna add a little sparkles, I think. I think I've got like a fire brush somewhere. I think that could look really cool. Let's see, fire brush. Yeah, I thought I like downloaded something specific that was supposed to be fire. Maybe it's this. I gotta zoom in. No, those are just pretty little do things. How about artificial? Natural? I don't know. I'm just gonna go with red sparkles then. Oh my gosh, that thunder is so loud. Just kind of like make it so it's not covering anything important. There we go. Perfect. Hit save. Heavy says it do though, it do go hard. Shadow says, do you know heroic age as you talk about sci-fi with war and peace? I do not. I'm going to copy it and paste it so I remember to look it up though. Oh, it's an anime, huh? I'm gonna look at some images. Some kind of mech deal. I do like mech deal. Thank you for the recommendation. I'm gonna look more into this after the stream. Early 2000s anime too, that's always good. Thank you for the recommendation, Shadow. First dude in a submarine. Worst things to be remembered for. That was, what? First dude in the... I must have missed something in the chat. Let's see. Oh, okay, nice. Send me the new link then, Happy. Jonah says, you hate your name. Cuter name. Eaten by a fish in the Bible. I don't know. Being eaten by a fish is kind of epic, right? Well, I mean, what do you want to be called? Think about... this is fun because we've talked about giving people new names on stream before, so... Talk a little bit about what you like, and then we'll try to figure out a good name for you, a good username. Alright, so now that my villainous doodle is done, I'm gonna move on to doing a little coloring for this month's sticker sheet, which is again me, and mostly just like pajamas or sleepy. Here I am having a nightmare about my planet being taken over by aliens. Alright, so I'm gonna do this one first. This one in the middle, because this is the cutest one. Trying to figure out what layer it's on. There it is. Okay. So now I gotta get up a new picture of me for coloring. I'm just gonna get up this random image so that I can grab the color for my skin and hair. Okay, I've got to remove my eyeballs. Alright, there we go. Apparently my hand was attached to that layer, unfortunately, but shouldn't cause an issue. Oops. My hands. Jonah says, I want to be Melzy, I think. Melzy is a pretty cute name. You could definitely do that. Happy says, I remanded on Allie's stream. That was crazy. Oh, when will I do that? Oh, thank you for reminding me. I'll do that now. So I'm gonna do new. Promise the little doodle of this character. So I'm gonna grab do copy image and apparently it's not copying. Copy? Oh no. Oh, it's gonna be upset because I hit that paint bucket. Alright, there we go. This character here. I love this color palette. Alright. I'm just gonna do a doodle of their face. Feel in the mood to draw some chubby cheeks today, so I'm gonna do more of like a chibi style kind of something. Here goes the hair. Color palette's pretty similar to the newest pre-made VTuber that I put out. It's like a demon girl. She's got purple hair and pink eyes. I just decided to put another thing out there to see if anybody wanted a pre-made VTuber that wasn't like so many options, but nobody wants this one either, so what I guess. Oh my gosh. I'm like losing my voice. Let me get like a sip of water real quick. Okay, I should be okay now. Thank you. Thank you, Happy. I'm glad you like her so far. I'm gonna give her a little color too. How did I do this? Oh. I'm just fast because I do art every day for a living. I'm also old and been doing this for a while. Yeah, let's get the colors. I like our color palette, so we're gonna do one with color. Alright, here we go. I'm also using like way sketchier tools because usually when I'm making art for a client, it's gotta be super clean. So these doodle streams are kind of my way to just like get messy and have some fun with art instead of always it having to be so perfect, you know? which is nice. Do some blush on her. We're gonna do some glow. Do some aggressive hair glow here. Voila! She's sloppy, but she's done, I guess. Welcome back, Matthew. Let me show you how the final doodle wallpaper turned out. This is how it turned out. And now we've kind of like moved on to the other projects, but this is... Oh, it's raining? Oh good, I'm glad the rain is giving you a little break. It's raining here too. It's actually lightning pretty hard. Gonna close down a lot of these pages. It's making my computer run slow. And people have said that they can hear the thunder through the stream, so that's probably true. It's really loud. It has been raining pretty much every day at the same time, so I probably should have known. It usually rains like around 3 and then maybe again at around like 7 recently, so... I'm gonna re-get my hair color. Get my eye color. Yeah, go ahead and use that as your profile picture, Happy. Let me know if you need me to go back and leave it up for longer if you didn't already screenshot it. Thank you, Matthew. I'm glad you liked it. That was a good suggestion. My hair. Put that hand back. Alright, I did not think about what color my pajamas should be. I'm just gonna do like a purple for now and then go back and change it if I have some other color I'd rather my pajamas be. Usually I pick purple or coral though. Droplets are falling on my head. Sure, you can send it in chat. I might not be active on there, but if it's a nice place for people who like MPS to connect, that's fine. I think I just have to let it through when you send it, because it'll probably come through as spam, but we'll see. Necklace. Yeah, yawning sky. It would be funny if I did like a video, but it's just me yawning repeatedly. You know which hotkeys? Was it this one? No, this is Whisper. No. I'm sorry, I'm confused. I lost my button and I can't find it. I haven't used this model in so long. I can curtsy. Okay, where is my yawning though? Is it this one? No. It's not that one. This one? No. No. Where is the yawning function? Again, I'm sorry to go back through these. I look probably insane right now, but it's bothering me. Where is it? I must have lost it somewhere. Okay, I'll have to get that back at some point, but... Okay, so I did have a yawning animation at some point. I don't know what happened to it. And now it's gonna bother me if I can't find something. Where is it? Skywave, curtsy, dance, chickhead, peace, whisper, fucking yawn. Where is it? Okay, weird. It's apparently not there. I'll find it and play it for you guys another time. Sorry. I did have a yawning animation. Ah! That's so annoying. Muscle memory without the memory. Matthew also wants to know, how do cat people clean their ears? Did they just lick their hands really intensely and clean them like regular cats? No, of course, I don't know how like real cat people do it, since Rabufru people aren't necessarily like cat people. We just have like fluffy ears that are shaped a lot like humans' cats, and so we're okay being referred to as cat people, but we don't have any of the same mannerisms as cats because we're not like related to cats. So we would clean our ears just like humans would, I think, you know, like you just like clean your ears in the shower or whatever, where you just like scrub your ears behind your ears with some soap, and you know, some people like clean the inside of their ears with like a Q-tip and stuff, which is kind of dangerous, but we do like something kind of similar because there's a lot of like fluff in there. You gotta clean it, so. But no, we don't lick our hands and then touch our ears. That seems kind of unsanitary. Did it paste in chat? I did not see it. Top chat, live chat. No, it looks like it probably won't. It won't paste, unfortunately, then. If it doesn't even show up for me. Oh, wrong brush. Yes. Humans should clean their ears, right? Because, like, behind your ears, you can get, like, sweat and stuff back there, and then in your ears, like, if you don't, like, have good ear hygiene, you can get, like, the ear infections and stuff. That's also an issue for people on Rabufru, too, so. And we've got, like, massive ears, so. Gotta take good care of your ears. all humans take good care of their ears, though, obviously. It's probably just like an individual preference kind of thing. Little teepees. Dark to pink. I like to do my eyelashes like a dark blue. Oh, it's turning out so cute. Okay, I love this so far. I'm glad. I was kind of skeptical about the sketch when it was done, but I'm getting really happy about it. Oh, I'm gonna do blue hair thing to match my socks. And I want to make these socks striped. Alright, looking cute so far. Stripes. Jonah wants to know if Paint Studio has a stabilizer function. Okay, so stabilizer function, I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you can see it. Okay, so like, see where I'm pressing right now over to the side, over to the very, what is this? The, I can't do my rights and lefts. This is the left side of the screen, yes. So you have all these options for brushes, and then you're gonna go in the brush options, and there's a stabilization option, and you can either turn this up or down to reduce the amount of jitter. I like having a little bit of jitter in my line art because I think it's more accurate to how I draw on paper. But I definitely clean it up a little bit so it's not just like too much, because the screen is way more slippery. Really, I can't say that word. It's more slippery. Okay, the screen is more slippery than a piece of paper, so I keep the stabilization like kind of in the middle. So you just have to turn it on individually for each brush that you would like to use. Turn it up and down, customize it yourself pretty much. Hello, welcome Spider Eyes, who is not here, I guess. I wish Spider Eyes was here. That's so funny. I wish he was here too. What the heck? Matthew wants to know what kind of outfit I would wear with more of a baby blue theme. Let's see. I know I could probably show you guys some of my past outfits because I have made so many paper dolls of myself. So I'm gonna find some outfits because I know that there was one dress that I made a sticker doll of, or like one outfit that was definitely had the baby blue. Or I have two images. Okay, so I have two images of the same outfit because it's a canon outfit that I wore in the manga. So I'm trying to find first one. So this is my like baby blue outfit that I wear, and then I'll show you paper doll version, which is in all other art. Sky doll. Hit enter. Let's see if I can find it easy. There it is. So there's that outfit. It's my baby blue outfit. Oh my goodness gracious. There was another flash of lightning that was really bad. There's an older doll too that I did that I think also had like a baby blue outfit. So let me try to find that one for you. Goodness gracious, that thunder's bad. No, this one just has blue shorts. But there was an even older one. Now I'm like, I want to show you guys the really old one, like the first one that I did. Let me see if I can find it. Let's see, maybe it's under dress up instead of doll. Oh no, it started to show up just as I didn't give it any more time to search. So there's one where I'm wearing... But then there was a traditional one, I know. So it was like more of like a scan, and I did it with Copic markers, so I'll try to find that one next. So I'm wearing baby blue there. And... dress up. Let's see if I can find it. No. Dress. I really want to find this now. I hate it when I can't find things. I'm gonna look and look and look. I wonder if I can just find it by looking, because I remember what year it was. So, just like clicking things I want to share with you guys, and then I'll share them. Trying to find more. Here's one where I'm wearing blue. I'm just selecting everything that I can find where I'm wearing blue. This one with blue. Okay, I wear blue a lot more than I thought. This is a lot of images. I think I'm also wearing blue. There's like a pajama party illustration that now I'm like, oh my god, I want to show you guys that one too. I'm not even reading the chat at the moment. Just give me a second. I gotta find these images. And now the paint studio is like, why? Why are you doing this to me? Do not try to open that many images at once. So I'm gonna do pajama. Because there's some cute like other... Okay, I'm not wearing that in this one, but still a good one. Okay. Okay, let me read the chat now. Draw goggles on somebody's forehead with somebody with fox ears. That sounds hard, Spider Eyes. Matthew says, purple PJs with striped socks is adorable. Thank you! The art is Fire the Ursus Claws. I don't know what that is! New blue. Oh, thank you. Yeah. I think the blue does look good. Here's a standee that I did. This is an acrylic stand. There's only a few left, just in case everyone knows. So I'm wearing like a denim overall thing here. This one, I'm wearing blue. This is for the back of one of the past volumes where I'm like sleeping in the back. That's really old art. And then there's this one, which is in volume 7, where I'm wearing like a blue kimono. Here's this one. I guess this is not necessarily blue, but this is like my oldest dress up set back when I didn't even do digital art, so this is all done with Copic markers and then scanned in. Here's me in like an early drawing. And like a also blue outfit. And then we saw that one, we saw this one, we saw this one, we saw that one, and I think we're good. Back to this one! Maybe I'll do more blue on this outfit down here since it's kind of a different outfit. I mean, it's kind of the same outfit, but a little different. Oh good, you figured out the goggles, spider eyes. Okay, so let me give this one some color now. I'm not sure how much shading I'm gonna do on these. I really like no shading a lot. So let me grab my skin and hair color. The most difficult outfit color. I've worn red a few times. It's this one. I don't have the edited version, but this is the original scan of it. It's in the back of one of the books where I wear red. Have I worn green though? That's a good question. Probably green. I don't think that I've ever worn like legitimate green. So that's probably green. We can see how green looks though, just for fun. Yellow? Yeah, I haven't worn much yellow either, that's true. Yellow pairs really well with pink, very summery. Green and brown color scheme look nice, but look weird with pink. Yeah. I like matcha green with like sakura pink though. Like this is like an elite color combo here. It's like it's gotta be like paler. Alright, so like a little, so we have like sakura pink, right? And we have like subdued pastel, like matcha green. I love this color combo. I tell you what. So maybe I could try to wear like that shade of green? I don't know. Okay, rain's over. It was nice of you to stop back in, Matthew. Yeah, I remember, Rain Crystal, you did make me dress up one for the really old one. Spider-Eyes says, drawing MPS fan art for my whole life has perfected my animal ear skills and is carrying all this Sonic fan art I'm making. That's amazing. I will tell you that I need to send this to you, but I was going back through my old stuff, and this is embarrassing, so I'm sorry. I'm about to say this on stream. I found some fan art that you made when you were really small. And it's the Canar boys, except for they're all just stick figures, and I was like, oh my god. Alpine has come such a long way. To be fair, you were like way better at drawing than I was at those ages, so like your stick figures even look good, but it's just like, just thought it was really funny to like a blast from the past, you know? An MPS game? I would love it if you made an MPS game, for sure. That'd be amazing to see. Yes? Yes, Jonah? What's up, Jonah? Hello? Did it cut out or something? Please let me know if for some reason the mic is not working or something. Just let me know. Because I won't know unless you guys tell me. Hello? Looks like the toner's still working for my microphone, so just let me know. Hello! Welcome back, Yasha! Spider Eye says, I have to keep stopping myself from applying Rabufru anatomy to fox boys because fox and cat ears are shockingly different. That's true! That's funny. Jonah says, I can't draw, help me draw. Is there anything specific you want a mini lesson on? I can do a little mini lesson if there's something particular that you can ask. I'll do the white lace around the cuffs. Oh no, the mic's okay. I'm just gonna do these socks like wide at the moment, I think, but they might end up being patterned because patterned socks are cute. Do some pink pillow, the yellow pillow, maybe another yellow pillow here, and purple pillow, I guess. I'm trying to keep the number of colors in this drawing down for some reason. Spider Eye says, I must give this boy the floofiest hair known to man. Relatable. Jonah says, I don't know how to put it. It's just, I don't know. Ins and outs of how to art program. The difference between drawing on paper and an art program, I think it depends. How are you drawing in the art program? Because I'm really bad with like the Wacom pads that are separate, and I'm also really bad with the mouse at digital art. I have a computer right now where I'm drawing directly on the screen. So it's a bit more like paper, obviously, because I'm looking at what I'm doing as I'm doing it. But I have never had luck with any other kind of digital art, so it could just be like differences in, you know, what your brain's comfortable doing, I guess. We're gonna do a little less blue on that white. Do a little bit more shadow. Here we go. That's cute. I have not seen Nichijou yet, actually, but I read a few pages of the manga for it in the manga library, and I think I would like to watch that one. So I think I'll watch that one first. If I like that one, then I'll move on to other ones of that type, I think. Girls Last Tour. I have only seen one episode of Girls Last Tour. It was because my creator's partner said I would like one episode, right? And the one episode was kind of like standalone from the plot, so I can't really say like how the whole thing is. But I really enjoyed the one episode that I saw of it. It was strangely relaxing for being post-apocalyptic. So I can't really vouch any more than just for the one episode, but the one episode was definitely worth it, so I don't know. Are you a kind of person that has to finish something once they start watching it? I'm definitely not, so I can like try out something and then just forget about it. I'm sorry, I watched the first episode, so I'm definitely like that. Or if I don't like it, I can just stop watching it. But I know some people, once they start to read a book or a book series or something, they have to finish through to the end, you know? Jonah says art streams make me feel all jealous and negative. I'm sorry. Oh, that's okay. I wish I could be more assistance. And again, you've got to remember, I do this for a living. I do this for a living, so I do this all day, every day, you know? And I'm probably also older, I'm just guessing. So I've been doing this all day, every day for years now. Yeah, I wouldn't even really, I don't know, like consider myself an expert or anything, but I'm good enough to have a job doing it, I guess. And I'm thankful for that. Well, my music stopped right as I was getting into humming it. Okay, there we go. Yes! Spider Eyes, give him a sharp little toothy! We love fox boys, cat girls, cat peoples. All the toothies. They always need the toothies. Toothies always make it extra cute. Of course, Sky does not have a toothy. That's because her species does not have sharp teeth, though. They have omnivore teeth. Kanar have sharp teethy though, and I'll never live that down. Every Kanar character's gotta have the sharp teethy effect. Happy says I gotta finish something. I gotta know if it's good before you get into it. Okay, I can't vouch, so I don't know. Heavy says, my boyfriend's birthday today, so me and a friend have made something for him. Nice, what did you make? Get whatever color blush I got here. Oh, you can't share what you made. Oh, okay. Well, let me know next stream then. I'm gonna be in suspense until then. Hank Crystal says, did you send the storm down to me? Now I'm getting thunder and scary clouds too. Probably because it's not thundering as bad anymore, so if you're getting it, it definitely left from here and went straight to you. Spider Eye says, at Metro, my dad told me about this guy he overheard who was like a 6'3" buff dude that went up to his friends and said in a super deep voice, I got more Catboy stuff, so that makes me happy. Good for him! I'm glad he had his Catboy haul. Bye, Shadow. Thanks for stopping in. I hope you have a nice day too. Happy says that's Buff Chi. It's canon. That's funny. You just witnessed human Buff Chi at the convention. Spider Eye says there's also a button that somebody had. Moms against cat boys. Why are they against cat boys? That's funny. Didn't know it was so controversial. I think I'm gonna have myself wear yellow in this next little chibi doodle where I'm having a nightmare. Oops. Where is this on? Here we go. Happy says, I'm cosplaying Buff Chi one day, no one can stop me. Are you gonna wear like a buff suit, or are you gonna actually like train to get buff to cosplay Buff Chi? Spider-S says, I want to cosplay France at Hallmat. Oh my gosh. I wish I knew for certain whether I was gonna be able to go to Hallmat. I've got to see if they want to have me as a guest again this year. I'm hoping that they'll say yes, because I think they're gonna have problems getting artists into Artist Alley with their strange schedule this year. But in that case, it'd be really fun if multiple people could cosplay, but I just gotta see if it's gonna happen first. He says I'm training to get buffed just for that reason. Nice. do like a dark purple for the galaxy. UFOs are gonna be just gray. Of course, my planet is gonna be blue. With some green turf on that bad boy. I can't remember what my continents look like off the top of my head, so actually I'm just gonna leave that blank for now until I can do that. Sweater Eyes says, my best friend is going to make a Sky cosplay soon, and I want to make a France cosplay to match. Oh my gosh, that'd be so cool! Oh, I want to see it! That'd be so amazing. I bet some people will know who you guys are, because I remember when I wore my Sky cosplay to home at, it was a long time ago now. I want to say it was like 2019 or 18 or something like that. And I was really surprised because people were coming up to me and being like, oh my gosh, are you Magical Princess? And I was like, really? People know who I am? I was really surprised. And then, I didn't realize this was my first time, like, cosplaying with a weapon, so I didn't realize that I had to go through, like, weapons check. And the weapons check lady was like, hey, Magical Princess Sky, come over here and get your weapon checked. And I went over. And I just thought it was really funny. I was like, even the weapons ladies know who I am? Like, this is crazy. How do you commission me? You can either like email me or I guess Instagram's fine. Usually I do work stuff through email though. It's just so much easier for me to type, honestly. I mostly just do everything through email, honestly. So just email me or wherever's, you know, best. I guess Instagram's okay too. And then I would give a quote on the price of something. I just went on a massive trip and spent way too much money, so I might have to do some like emergency commissions here soon, but at like a cheaper rate, so maybe that'd be good. Because my rates are actually pretty expensive now that I'm doing mostly like commercial work for companies. But I might do some cheaper ones or something to help me pay for my bills, because I thought I was gonna have more money and I like way overspent on I went on a road trip to see some different things in Florida and to the convention, to MetroCon and stuff, and I just like way overspent money, so like I need my bills paid. So that'd be really helpful actually. Sarah says, I'm gonna make his tails extra floofy to make up for the fact I gave him jorts. Oh, come on now, jorts sound fashionable, right? Well, I'd be happy to do commission for you. Oh, Happy says your art style is one of my favorite styles of all time. Well, that makes me really happy. Thank you. gonna do... I think I'm gonna do like this color purple for the background maybe. I've gotta make everything have like white backgrounds. I'm gonna do like borders around everything. Don't know how big borders I can do. I'm just gonna keep going until it looks like it's about to touch the edges of stuff. Yeah, it's probably good. I didn't see what you said, Yasha. It just says message redacted. What did you say? I guess if it was redacted, I guess maybe I don't want to know, but... Jonah says, going to a friend's house soon. I fell asleep before I went on their birthday yesterday. Well, that sounds fun to hang out with your friend anyway. And Spider Eyes wants us to know that Tails from Sonic's real name is Miles. That's so interesting. Like, I would never have guessed that they had any other name other than Tails. It's very interesting. Is that the whole name? Tails Miles per hour? Is that the whole name? Hello! Welcome, Proxima! How are you today? I think I'm gonna do like a little pastel green kind of thing going on here. In the background, real pale, and then I want to throw some polka dots in there because why not? So let's find some polka dots. Or screen tone rather. Clip that on the bottom, and now we're gonna make it big. That's cute, but almost I want it on the background. But unfortunately I have to give the stickers in two parts. They can't just cut around my stickers, so that's kind of the thing. Proxima wants to know what we're currently doing. Currently working on a sticker sheet. Sky doing some sleepy stuff. I'm gonna try... I want to do like a nighttime... I think I already had a background kind of like this previously. Like this background or something. Kind of like that. Some fluffy clouds. I don't even know if the fluffy clouds look good. Maybe just some stars. Maybe just some stars. Do like yellow stars. Pattern version. I don't want it to touch anything though. I want some to be off to the corner. Nice! Jonah says Tails' full name is actually a joke. Miles per hour isn't miles per hour. Oh my gosh! That's so funny. So I thought the stars were a good idea, but maybe not. So let's try... I'm just gonna try a whole background like this. I don't know why these are not showing up. There we go. Darken does not look good. Overlay maybe? Yeah, that looks cute. I don't know how I want to do the cut lines now though. UTSC, happy is that your group of people that does your my playlist got weird, okay. Is that your group of people that does the Undertale music? I think you should definitely write if you want to do. Alright, so I kind of like the polka dots background better. So I'm going to defer to all layers and do a smaller white border, I think. This guy's gotta have wing in there. Well, honestly, I kind of want them pastel colors. I'm like so indecisive about this for some reason. Okay, so let's try some pastel colors then. Like having this one be this color. And the ear. Okay. The blue, I do think the blue looks cute. But then it doesn't. I don't know, I'm so confused. I don't know why this is so confusing for me. And there's something weird at the top here at the border. there we go. Whatever makes you happy. That's so true. Good advice. Yeah, I think it'd be good if you did whatever made you happy. Green color. Oops. Meant to circle that star there. Make it purple. They might say that these borders are so small, so I'll have to read their instructions again. Yeah, making some actual stories. What do you think your first story will be about? That you'll do after you get away from doing the music so much? I think this one's gonna be the one that my signature goes on. And I'll have to see how I like the background as I go on. I'll probably be ordering these stickers at the end of the week, so I have a few days to think about it. An actual Sky villain story. I'd definitely be curious how that would turn out. You want to write horror? Yeah, you tend to like a lot of horror stuff, so I definitely think that that seems right up your alley. Expand the borders of these stickers so that they connect. This one needs to be filled in some more too. Yeah, that's exciting. A horror story to start. Alright, so this one turned out pretty cool. And this one, I'm still thinking about this background. This is pretty much how it'll be. It's gonna be pretty much no shading, just because I think that looks cute. Get close down some of these other things that I had up. I'll have to save that one before I close it down. Close down all my pajama references. It's weird to see the old art. Okay, close down that one. And close down this one. So then you can tell how much I love the pajama theme. You're jump scared. Ah! Nice. Oh yeah, go ahead and use it. I don't know if you need me to like... Yeah, I can just like send you the image of it so it's not blurry also. So I'll just like crop it and send it to you later. Yasha says, I gotta get more drawings of Tara, my OC. Oh, I remember you mentioning your OC's name last time because we were having a conversation about the Queen of Kanar and if her name was Tara Earth. It would have been good if I had my yawn animation just then since I was yawning. Okay, see you in a second, Happy. Oh man, I like how there's an abbreviation for Queen of Kanar. I've never seen that before, the QOK. It sounds really cool, actually. This Spider Eye says, I have over 170 OCs, and one of them is a baby dinosaur with a party hat named Neil. I love Neil. I need to see a picture of Neil. Do you keep track of every single one of your OCs too? That's a lot of OCs. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to do. Yeah, it just says the QOK sounds like its own group, yeah. Oh, I don't know if everyone was here earlier when I showed the, this thing. Let me see, where is it? No, wrong one. This one? I don't know if everyone was here earlier when I showed this off. My Queen of Kanar animation. If you already saw it, you're gonna have to see it again. Alright. Bye, Jonah! It was nice seeing you. It was fun having you on. And by the way, I do game streams and stuff sometimes too, so you don't always have to watch a drawing stream if you don't want to. Spider Eye says, I have all my OCs in a Google Doc. All 178 of my original story OCs, separate one with my 30-something fandom OCs. Wow, that's so organized! Happy says, guess who's back, not me for sure. Sounds like Happy's back! Alright, we can stop watching the loop now, I guess. I'm just proud of it. Okie dokie, I've been streaming for 3 hours. I got done a sticker sheet and my doodle. I can't think of anything else I need to do right at the moment. However, while you guys are here, do you have any suggestions for my 2-year Vtuber anniversary stream? I am struggling to figure it out. I need suggestions before I get off. Happy says, Spider teach me to write more professionally. Alpine is really good at writing. I'm confused what to do for my anniversary. I don't know if I should make I'll make like a new loading screen with these maybe. I don't know if people would like that. Like, no animation or anything, just like these moving or something. I don't know. Just trying to think of what to do. I'm going to play a little bit of Abzu because there's probably only a few minutes left of it and I haven't played it, so the rest of it on stream. So I'm gonna play a bit of that in my anniversary stream. Karaoke! Ah! Hey, I tried karaoke last time. I only have a few songs that I know by heart. That's the problem. And also, like, I hurt my vocal cords, but maybe. Your anniversary for what? Happy? Oh, Undertale AU's second anniversary is the 23rd of this month. Oh, very cool. So it is coming up. Yeah, I don't know what else I should do. Probably some kind of... I don't know if I want to like doodle or draw something dedicated. Maybe I can work on pages or something. So I don't get to do that much. Reign of Kanar Square done. A Kanar Megalo song? Oh my gosh, that sounds so exciting! Where can I listen? Where is it? I don't know where this white stuff's coming from. Abby says, send a whip, work in progress or else. Yeah, it just says I'll post it on YouTube and SoundCloud. Oh, I'm so excited to hear it. Alright, I'm just doing some stuff in the backgrounds here. Just saving this sticker sheet to something else. Save it, and then... I'm excited to hear the song. Alright, let's put back these. Oops, nice, I put a J at the end of that. Oh well. Alright, so I think I'm gonna try to make like maybe like a little video using these images. I don't really know what that looks like. I had another image kind of similar to this one at the bottom, but I can't find it, which is really annoying, where I'm like in PJs and looking. Start, and like I made stickers of it a while ago. And I don't know what I named it because it's so hard to find it, weirdly. I'm like looking through my images right now, like what did I name that? Because it wasn't under like pajama, it wasn't under sleepy. It wasn't under like angel or sleeping. I don't know. Yeah. It must have been longer ago than I think it is. Let me try to find it again. Maybe it was not under the sky. The sky folder, maybe. Of course, my computer's taking forever now. PJ? I don't know anymore. Oh yeah, that's what it was under. It was Head in the Clouds. That's what it was. Okay, it's this one. Found it. Yeah, so there's that one. So I think I might take this one and use it too. It's really similar to the one that I just did. Looks like I actually drew this in purple, so I'm just gonna change that to... Oh, I see. The folder has been changed purple. There we go. I'm gonna remove the background from it. Take the background off and the glitter. Where are these? What layer are these on? Yeah, so I can do that like separately. And I'm sorry, I'm distracted now. Trying to give this a white background for the pillows. There we go. So now it's on some separate layers, so I can use it for something else now. Oops. Use this one too. Hey. Happy says they want Yasha to do the Rabufru Megalo, and then they'll do the flip side version with Kanar. That sounds cool. Okay, so Yasha's doing Kanar, Happy is doing Rabufru. That sounds like a lot of fun. Make sure to send me whatever y'all do when you're done. I can't wait to listen to it. I can't wait to listen to it. Okay, I think I finished everything I could do for art on stream today though. So y'all will have to send it to me another time. So I'm gonna go ahead and get off and do what else I need to do for today, but I'm so glad that y'all joined me for doing some art and stuff today, and it was really fun to spend time drawing myself and talking about myself lots. So that was tons of fun. Alright, I look forward to hearing the Planet and Rabufru Megalo songs. That's so exciting! Really, really cool. Alright, I'll see you guys next time. I might stream before my big anniversary, but maybe not. I don't know. I'm not sure yet. I don't know. But it'd be cool if your songs were done before my anniversary stream, though. I could like play it before the stream or something, just as like a fun idea. Spider Eyes says, I'll send you Floofy Fox Boy when he's done. Yay! I'm excited to see all the floof. End of stream crying. Don't cry! I'll be back soon, okay? Oh, Jonah's back just as we're leaving. Oh no. Hey, bye everyone! I don't have my shooting star ending theme up right now. I need to fix that. I know it's been a long time, but we do have my mermaid ending, so we're gonna leave it at that. Okie dokie. I'll leave up the chat for a few minutes so you guys can finish out your conversations, and I'll continue to read them, okay? I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye, and thank you for joining me.